You gotta get to the point in your life where you decide, I have had it. I'm tired of being a loser.
Do you fear anybody?
No. No. If you're willing to fight me, we can fight, no problem. Come and try me, anyone.
You have to realize that there's always work to do, and you want to be the hardest working person in whatever you do, and you'll put yourself in position to be successful.
Man, look at us. No motion, no party. They gonna think we boring.
Man, f what they think. Being everywhere is exactly how you end up nowhere. Whole time you think you bored, God be keeping you away from bullshit. Now lock your ass down and focus on the bag.
The real beast is when their legs give out. The real beast when they tired. The real beast find a way to pull something out when nobody else ain't got nothing.
It's okay to lose, but it's not okay to not try.
Let's go.
In life, you gotta get in there and you gotta swing and never give up. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
What?
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. You wake up, right to work. Immediately your mind is in action. No one wants to do that. No one. And I don't blame them. But don't be mad when you're laying there in your fucking bed and you're in the fucking hospital and you're 70, 80, 90 years old and you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't fucking do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit. You may have lived a great life, man, but you're always gonna feel empty inside. I don't feel empty.
When you have to make a putt, you make a putt. You have to hit this shot, you hit the shot. You just sort of like drop into another zone and you block out everything.
What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be a CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You gotta outgrind them. You've gotta execute, and you've gotta go from 70 to 120.
We were down 1-0, and if you walked into our locker room at halftime, you thought we were up 3-0.
So if you want to be the top, you got to move different. In order to be the best, in order to get to the next level, you got to sacrifice. You got to be willing to do whatever you're asked to do. There are no shortcuts to success. There are no discounts to success. It's always sweat. It's always blood. It's always tears. You always have to give all to be the best. You might have put in some time, but you didn't put in the time. Yep, you did some workout. Yep, you studied a little bit. Yeah, you put in some time, but you ain't put in the time that's required to make your dreams become a reality. You can't shortcut success. You gotta grind, and you gotta put in the time. You gotta be persistent. You gotta be locked in. You can't scoreboard watch. So many of you scoreboard watching. Every time you do something, you looking up to see the score. You stopping working to look at yourself. You not grinding. You glaring. You should be grinding and you looking at the score. The score is what it is. The score ain't about to change because you looked at it. Keep playing the game. Keep grinding. Keep working. And that other stuff will take care of itself.
I said it before, I'll say it again. The world don't give a shit about you or me. We are not afforded the luxury of being average. Gotta work 10 times as hard just to get anywhere.
You're not a loser. You've just made decisions that have created an environment that feels like it. Go look in the mirror. Take responsibility for where you are and admit to yourself that you are where you are because of decisions that you made, because of weakness that you had, because of your lack of ability to do the hard things when things got hard. That's why you are where you are. And start right now fixing that. Start making better decisions right now, and before you know it, you'll be living a different life.
If you do this shit right here for the love, it'll never stop. Do it for the love. It'll never fucking stop you. Because you're gonna do it anyway, whether the cameras is on or off. Make sure your mind progresses with your body. You're a big kid, bro. Especially for your age. I'm sure a lot of people already now are already doubting you, right? They're saying, oh, I don't believe he's natural. I'm sure you get that a lot already, right? You got to make sure the engine matches the width. You got to make sure the engine, which is here and here, matches the frame. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of the muscle if there's no engine behind, right? And then when the hate triples and maybe somebody comes out and says something about you and tells a lie about you, and then you out there and you got to be able to read and move and like be able to, your engine needs to be stronger. So that's the one where you need to focus on. Your physique is there because you know you could win on the bodybuilding stage all day, but what's going to happen when you alone, right? And you and your own thoughts and things are happening in your life. You want to be able to make sure you're strong in here and in here as well as your body.
A seed got to have dirt put on top of it for growth and development. Dirt builds character. Dirt gives you the push-through factor. Dirt makes you come with it when you don't feel like coming with it no more. Everybody get dirt put on them. But see, when you're getting put under that stress, it teaches you to withstand it. Then it gives you something to push through.
You're always going to need to push yourself. You're always going to need to parent yourself. So what is the net advice on this? What is the bottom line? The bottom line is no one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. And because you're only ever going to do the things that you feel like doing right now or that feel good right now, unless you understand that you've got to parent yourself, you've got to push yourself, you're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not.
What one small step could I implement in my life? What's one small change that would increase the probability that the next time I'm in this situation that I would come out as a winner rather than a loser? It's like, okay, you can feel good and not learn, or you can learn and feel terrible. That's part of the art of learning to lose gracefully.
Listen to me, if you work for it, if you're willing to put in that sweat, that blood, and those tears, baby, I'm telling you, you can have what you want, be what you want, do what you want. Are you hearing me? Don't give up, don't give in. You hang in there, you hang in there, because if you quit right now, you ain't gonna never see it. You ain't gonna never get it, but if you hold on, baby, but if you hold on, everything you dreamed of, everything you envisioned, everything you worked for, it's coming. If you work hard, you can't have it. It ain't nothing you can't have. You deserve it. It ain't nothing you can't have if you're willing to work for it.
It is time to go from being counted out to being counted on.
You can love me. You can hate me. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win.
I got tired of losing. I got tired of coming up short. I got tired.
Yay! I'm living my life. You're an idiot. You have shit to do. What do you mean festival? You have things to do. You have to escape slavery.
Sun don't fucking stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I fucking feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna fucking shine in the morning. And at nighttime, the moon gonna be there. And you're gonna look up, these days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, gotta figure it out, made some mistakes, life goes on. You figure out life from this point. I'm a life goes on type guy.
Become the person who cannot quit. Become the person who can say no to the things that they know they're supposed to say no to. Become the person who makes the right decision regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the hardships, regardless of the pain, regardless of the frustration. If you become that person, you have no limits in your life. There is no stopping that person.
I'm not gonna go out and say I'm the greatest this or that. I was a kid with a dream, that's it.
I want to move to the nicest neighborhood. I want to fly first class. I want to go to Hawaii. I made a decision. Enough is enough.
I don't want to be no goon, nigga. I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be in jail. I want 100 fucking million. Buy your mother's son. Buy your grandma's son, nigga. Buy your sister. It's easy to pull the trigger, but it ain't easy to move your mom out the hood. You can't just wake up and move your mom tomorrow. That's a real man job.
When you start grinding, when you start waking up early, when you start keeping your word to yourself, to your boss, when you go into 120, when you all in by any means necessary, you start seeing stuff and you start experiencing stuff and you start having stuff that people who are not doing that, they never get.
You have to fail in order to climb that ladder.
You are fighting the greatest fight of all times.
Take a pause before you make a decision and say, what if? Take a negative and turn it into a positive. Don't be afraid to fail.
Consistency wins every time. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up every single day. One step at a time, one rep at a time. That's how champions are made. Lightweight, baby. Let's keep going. Yeah, buddy.